Iman Gadzhi. You've probably all seen him around social media and all over TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat. He is one of the fastest growing YouTubers in the self-help and get rich quick space. He is a huge advocate for his protocol called Monk Mode. If you're not familiar with Monk Mode, what it basically is taking 3 to 6 months out of your year and dedicating it solely to grinding and working hard on your business, on your physical, on your mental, on everything that you want to do to improve yourself. And that sounds really good when you first hear it, but it's not as easy as it might sound. And the truth is that it has a lot of downsides. What is up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Javier Andres Godoy. You guys can just call me Javi. And on this YouTube channel, I document my journey of escaping the matrix and trying new ways of making money, new habits, and all sorts of different protocols to achieve my goals. If you've been around the self-help space long enough, especially on YouTube and Instagram and these short forms of content, you know that a lot of those videos talk about grinding and really working hard, sometimes even losing sleep to try and achieve your goals. But is that really the best way that you should be going about trying to achieve your goals? Well, I personally have been trying a lot of these methods for years, and I thought that this was the way to get successful. So naturally, I was inclined to keep trying these methods, and when they didn't work, I would just tell myself, hey, you're not working hard enough, you're not focused enough, and that's why this isn't working. Big influencers like Andrew Tate and David Goggins push for no sleep, pushing your mentality to the limits, and really trying to callous your mind so that you can do all the hard things that are necessary to become successful. And I've tried all those things, believe me. You can check out some of my other videos where I've tried the Monk Mode protocol, I've tried waking up at 4 a.m. and that routine, I've tried a lot of drop shipping and all of the types of things that are really pushed in the self-help space. But it's a lot different than what people are trying to tell you. I want to share a little bit about my experience with the self-help space. And since I haven't made a video in a while, I want to really solidify what this channel is going to be about, my experiences with trying different things, what works, what doesn't for a normal person, who I am exactly and why you should listen to me at all, and just overall what the channel's content is going to look like moving forward. I always thought that becoming successful and achieving your goals meant doing the hardest things in life, things that are sometimes even impossible to accomplish, because that's what everyone tells you is necessary to succeed. And that seems right because so few people are successful and it's really hard to do these things, so there must be some sort of correlation, right? Well, the truth is that it's not exactly how it seems. I recently read a book called Atomic Habits by James Clear that my parents bought me this past Christmas, and it's really changed my entire perspective on success, achieving my goals, and what it takes to get there. Along with hearing the journeys of people like Hamza, James Clear, and even Iman Gadzhi himself, it's clear to me that the key to success isn't really just pushing yourself to the limit and trying to do all this impossible stuff, and if you can't, you're just not cut out to do it. And I know what you might be thinking. Well, it can't be easy to become successful because if not, everyone would do it. And that may be true, but in a lot of things in life, it doesn't just take effort, it also takes a lot of knowledge about what you're really doing. I watched a video recently by Sebastian Georgiou, who's another famous YouTuber in the self-help space, and he was doing kind of a day in the life of a millionaire, and they asked him, what was one habit that you would say that would really help you become a millionaire or has really helped you get to this point? And he was like, well, that question's kind of dumb because everyone's going to tell you that you need to take cold showers or meditate or do all this difficult stuff that you can't do. And really what you should be doing is like working on the business that you want to start or working on the habits that you want to build or really just doing the work that you're supposed to be doing. See, there is no hack or like quick way to fix your life, and it's not just like some superhuman amount of willpower that you don't have and that's why you can't succeed and others can. What it really takes to be successful is building these small habits and having a good routine. And overall, that's the biggest change that I've had in my life recently, is really having a routine. In this channel, I really want to talk about discipline, the importance of it, how you can build it, the difference between institutional discipline and self-discipline, and really how this can help you reach the next level, achieving your goals, even though it might not seem like you're doing anything. So before we get any further, I just want to take a minute to reintroduce myself, because I know not a lot of you may know who I am, but I want to simplify it for you guys and really break down who I am, why I'm doing this, and what I want to provide for really the YouTube community and the self-help space. Basically, I'm a business owner, I'm a collegiate athlete currently, and I'm a Christ follower who wants to share a message that isn't really being taught anywhere in the self-help space. That message really is that it doesn't take some superhuman amount of strength to become successful, and it really comes down to, how are you defining success? Is becoming a billionaire success to you? Because if it is, the easiest way to get there might just be to rob a bank or something. Because success isn't just defined by how much money you have or how you look at yourself when you see yourself in the mirror. For me, it really comes down to what you're doing in your everyday life. And what you're doing in your everyday life is really going to slowly build over time to get you to what you are going to call success. I was reading the final chapters of the book Atomic Habits, and this one quote that I sent to my friend really stuck out to me. And that quote was, "Small habits don't add up, they compound." And really, it gave an analogy of some former philosophers in like Rome or Greece, I can't really remember. And it was talking about this man, okay? And you picture this man, and every day he's getting a coin, right? And you say, so is he rich after one day of getting one coin? Obviously not. After 10 days, now he has 10 coins. Is he rich? Well, probably not. Let's say this man lived like a very long time, and he lived like 1,000,000 days or whatever. And so now he has 1,000,000 coins. And it's like, well, does that make him rich now? And like, at what point was he considered rich? When he had 999,999 coins, was he like not considered rich? But then when he hit 1,000,000, he was rich. And what this is really getting at is that small habits aren't going to achieve your success like one day. It's not like one day you're just going to be like, boom, now I'm successful after all these days of doing this. It's kind of more like a journey. Success is more of a journey. Achieving your goals is more of a journey. And that's why you really don't need to focus on like, how can I make like $1 million tomorrow? Because you're not going to, okay? Like, you're really not, and it's a journey, and it's what a lot of these guys don't like to talk about on self-help, because obviously they're trying to sell you their courses and all this stuff, and really what they want to do is get you to believe that it's that easy so that you can give your money to them and continue to make them more successful. But a lot of these men that have become really successful in the self-help space have a lot of things in common, and it might be more simpler than you think. And the first thing that I would say is really learn to master your schedule. I mean, there's so much benefit to just creating a schedule and like sticking to it, creating a sleep schedule and sticking to it. There's so much power to that. Ultimately, there's so much power in just building discipline through the small habits that you do every day, and that's really what's going to get you to be successful. And I know this may have all seemed a little confusing, like, what was the point of this? You're ripping all the self-help YouTubers and then trying to tell us that you, a person who isn't even really successful, is going to tell us the key to become successful. And it might sound confusing right now, but really the whole point of this channel is that it's going to be me trying to be like extremely vulnerable with you guys and tell you guys exactly what I'm feeling, how I'm feeling on my journey to try and really escape the matrix, become successful, whatever you want to call it. I want to document my journey and really share with you guys the real experience. So for my first video back, I just wanted to give you guys an overview of what the channel is going to look like. So if you've made it to this point in the video, it would mean so much to me if you could subscribe and just continue to support the channel, because I know that this channel can really take off and really get a lot of people motivated, even though I don't like using that word, but it can really motivate a lot of people to achieve their goals and try new things in their life as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. If this has been helpful at all, make sure to leave a like and share with some of your friends that you think are on the same track as you. Have a good day, guys.